Welcome, everyone. It is so wonderful to have you here with me today. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and get comfortable. I'm Susan Pratt. I have spent over 20 years helping everyday Americans navigate the maze of Social Security regulations, and I have seen just about everything. I've sat across kitchen tables explaining benefit calculations. I've helped widows discover thousands of dollars they didn't know they were entitled to, and unfortunately, I have watched too many people leave money on the table because they didn't know the rules that applied specifically to them. Today, we are going to have a very important conversation. We need to talk about your birth year. Specifically, if you were born before 1965, there are Social Security rules that apply only to you. Rules that younger Americans will never have access to. Rules that could mean tens of thousands of dollars over your retirement. Here's the thing that keeps me up at night. The Social Security Administration doesn't call you up and explain these distinctions. They don't send you a personalized letter saying, hey, because you were born in 1957, instead of 1960, you have options that other people don't have. They expect you to figure it out yourself, and that's where I come in. So grab a cup of coffee, maybe get a notepad, and let's walk through the 5 critical rules that affect you differently because of when you were born. Let's start with context. Why does your birth year matter so much? Back in 1983, Congress passed the Social Security Amendments, which gradually changed the rules for different generations. The changes weren't immediate, they were phased in over decades, creating a patchwork of different rules for different birth years. If you were born before 1965, you're living in that transition zone, and understanding where you fall could be worth a small fortune. Rule number 1, your full retirement age is probably not 67. I cannot tell you how many people come to me thinking that 67 is the magic number for everyone. It's not. If you were born between 1943 and 1954, your full retirement age is 66. Not 67. 66. That's a full year earlier. If you were born in 1955, your full retirement age is 66 and 2 months. Born in 1956? It's 66 and 4 months. Born in 1957? 66 and 6 months. The pattern continues with 1958 at 66 and 8 months and 1959 at 66 and 10 months. Only if you were born in 1960 or later does your full retirement age hit 67. Why does this matter? Because every single month you claim before your full retirement age, your benefit is permanently reduced. And every month you wait past your full retirement age up to age 70, you earn delayed retirement credits that permanently increase your check. I had a gentleman come to me last year, born in 1954. He was planning to wait until 67 to claim benefits because he thought that was his full retirement age. When I showed him that his full retirement age was actually 66, he realized he had already been eligible for his full unreduced benefit for an entire year. He could have been collecting that whole time, or he could have been earning delayed retirement credits at 8% per year. That one misunderstanding was costing him real money. Rule number 2, the restricted application strategy might still be available to you. Now, this one is huge and it's closing fast. If you were born on or before January 1st, 1954, you have access to something called a restricted application for spousal benefits. This strategy allows you to file for only your spousal benefit at your full retirement age while letting your own retirement benefit continue to grow until age 70. Let me give you an example. Say you're married, you were born in 1953, and you've reached your full retirement age of 66. Your spouse is already collecting benefits. You could file a restricted application, collect half of your spouse's benefit amount, and let your own benefit grow by 8% per year until you turn 70. Then, you switch to your own higher benefit. You've been collecting money the whole time while also maximizing your eventual payout. If you were born after January 1st, 1954, you cannot do this. When you file for benefits, Social Security applies what's called deemed filing, which means you're automatically filing for all benefits you're eligible for and you receive whichever amount is higher. No strategic choices. No letting one benefit grow while collecting the other. I spoke with a couple recently, both born in 1953. They had no idea this option existed. By filing a restricted application, the husband was able to collect over $40,000 in spousal benefits over 4 years, while his own benefit grew by 32%. That's money they would have completely missed if they hadn't understood this birth year specific rule. If you were born before January 2nd, 1954, and you haven't claimed yet, please talk to someone before you file. This opportunity disappears the moment you make the wrong choice. Rule number 3: widow and widower benefits have a different full retirement age. This is one of the most confusing aspects of Social Security, and it catches people off guard all the time. The full retirement age for survivor benefits is not the same as the full retirement age for your own retirement benefits, and the difference can be several months. If you were born between 1945 and 1956, your full retirement age for survivor benefits is 66. But here's where it gets interesting. If you were born in 1957, your full retirement age for your own benefits is 66 and 6 months, but your full retirement age for survivor benefits is only 66 and 2 months. That's a 4-month difference. For someone born in 1958, the gap is also 4 months. Your retirement full retirement age is 66 and 8 months, but your survivor full retirement age is 66 and 4 months. Why does this matter? Because if you're a widow or widower, you could reach full retirement age for survivor benefits earlier than you thought. You might be able to collect 100% of your late spouse's benefits sooner. Or you could use this timing difference as part of a strategy to maximize your lifetime benefits. I worked with a widow born in 1958. She thought she had to wait until 66 and 8 months to collect her full survivor benefit. When I showed her that her survivor full retirement age was actually 66 and 4 months, she was able to start receiving her full benefit 4 months earlier than planned. That might not sound like much, but 4 months of full benefits adds up. Rule number 4: the earnings test limit applies differently based on your full retirement age. If you're still working while collecting Social Security and you haven't reached your full retirement age, there's a limit on how much you can earn before Social Security starts withholding benefits. In 2025, that limit is $23,400 for people who won't reach full retirement age during the year. But here's what many people don't realize. In the year you reach your full retirement age, the limit jumps significantly. For 2025, it increases to $62,160, and the reduction is smaller. Instead of losing $1 for every $2 you earn over the limit, you only lose $1 for every $3 over the higher threshold. And this only applies to earnings before the month you hit your full retirement age. Because your full retirement age varies based on your birth year, the month this higher limit kicks in varies too. If you were born in 1959, you reach full retirement age at 66 and 10 months. If you were born in 1958, it's 66 and 8 months. These differences affect your planning for that transitional year when you're approaching full retirement age while still working. I counseled a woman born in 1957 who was planning to work part-time until her 67th birthday because she thought that was her full retirement age. When I explained that her full retirement age was actually 66 and 6 months, she realized she could stop worrying about the earnings test 6 months sooner than she thought. She was able to pick up extra shifts without any benefit reduction months earlier than planned. Rule number 5: your delayed retirement credits are maxed out at 8% per year. For anyone born in 1943 or later, the delayed retirement credit is 8% per year, which works out to 2/3 of 1% for every month you delay past your full retirement age up to age 70. This is the highest the credit has ever been. People born before 1943 received smaller credits. But here's what matters for your planning. Because your full retirement age differs based on when you were born, the maximum boost you can receive by waiting until 70 also differs. If your full retirement age is 66, you have 4 years to accumulate delayed retirement credits, giving you a maximum 32% increase. If your full retirement age is 67, you only have 3 years, giving you a maximum 24% increase. This is significant. Someone born in 1954 with a full retirement age of 66, who waits until 70, will see their benefit grow by 32%. Someone born in 1960 with a full retirement age of 67, who waits until 70, will only see a 24% increase. The earlier your full retirement age, the more room you have to grow your benefit. Let's recap your action plan. First, find out your exact full retirement age. Go to ssa.gov and use their calculator or look up the chart based on your birth year. Don't assume it's 67. Second, if you were born before January 2nd, 1954, and you haven't claimed benefits yet, explore whether the restricted application strategy makes sense for your situation. This window is essentially closed for new claimants, but if you're in this birth year range, it could still apply. Third, if you've lost a spouse, understand that your survivor full retirement age may be different from your retirement full retirement age. This timing difference could affect your strategy. Fourth, if you're working while collecting benefits, know exactly when your full retirement age hits so you understand when the earnings test stops applying. Fifth, calculate the maximum delayed retirement credits available to you based on your specific full retirement age. This helps you make an informed decision about whether delaying benefits makes sense for your situation. I know this feels like a lot. I know you might be thinking, Susan, I just want to know when to file and how much I'll get. But Social Security is not one size fits all. The rules that apply to your neighbor born in 1962 are different from the rules that apply to you if you were born in 1956. Understanding these distinctions is how you avoid leaving money behind. I want you to approach your Social Security decisions with confidence. I want you to walk into that Social Security office or log onto your account online knowing exactly what you're entitled to based on your birth year. You've paid into this system your entire working life. You deserve every dollar that's coming to you. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about the 3 Social Security mistakes I see seniors make most often and how to avoid them. You do not want to miss that one. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Please take a few minutes to look up your full retirement age and think about how these rules apply to your specific situation. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button. I'm dedicated to helping you get every benefit you've earned. Stay informed, stay empowered, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.